Alrighty guys, Val here back with another DMA episode. Now if you've never seen this series, what we do is we buy a defender, a midfielder and an attacker in buy now between a certain amount, and we build a hybrid team around them. Now we buy the first player that comes up. Now if you didn't see the last episode, we did get a Jack Wilshere for 150,000. We got kind of chipped there. In the last episode I got between 125 and 150 gold players. This one I'm going to go between 40,000 and 50,000 for any. So I could get a bronze player, a bronze shitty player for 50,000 coins. It's always worth getting some risks and stuff like that. So let's have a look. We'll get into this and we'll see who the defender is. And obviously this player will go straight into the club. Now we actually get Pereira, who actually looks like a half decent right back by the look of that. Decent passing, dribbling and everything. So looks like he's playing for Benfica and he's Uruguayan by the look of it. So that's not a bad pickup for the first one. Obviously, the most people you'll normally get golds between 40 and 50,000, and maybe some silvers or something like that. But we'll take Pereira every day of the week. That's not bad. But yeah, you can obviously get gypped. There is a little bit of a wiggle room. You can get gypped off getting a bronze or a silver that's really crap. As you can see, there's a few bronzes and stuff going along there. We got kind of lucky there. So let's get into the midfielder. We'll see who we get. Hopefully someone amazing. It'd be good if we could pick up like a Schweinsteiger or something like that. Alex Teixeira. I'm pretty sure he actually has 4-star skills as well. So that'll be decent. He plays for... what's the team? I completely forget the team. It's in the Ukrainian league. I completely forget the team. Shakhtar Donetsk, I think that's it. We'll have a look and see if he's got the 4-star skills. He's only got 3, but he's got some decent stats on him. 85 dribbling. So that's not too bad. We'll send him to the club. Got 2 informs so far. One in the Portuguese league, one in the Ukrainian league. So let's go and find a striker. And we'll see who we get, and hopefully we don't get gypped, and we'll see if we can get 3 solid players. So let's see who we get. We do get Mertens. So Mertens is a solid player as well. So we will take all those 3 informs. That is awesome. We didn't get gypped out this episode like last time. We got 150,000 on Jack Wilshere. So we get very lucky. What we'll do, I'll go to the squad builder screen and build the squad. And then after that, I'll obviously introduce you to the rest of the players that we built in the hybrid team. And then we'll go to the gameplay. And I'll see you guys there. Alrighty guys, so here we go with the squad builder part of the episode. Now I've kind of got this symmetrical with the cards. Now I just decided to build obviously the hybrid, but I decided to make it kind of look cool. The links aren't symmetrical or anything like that. It's not an only equated or anything like that either, but it is sort of a symmetrical with the card. So I like I've got a bit of an OCD, so something like that. So we'll go into the left back, and we do have a player by the name of Inform Mangala. Now this guy's just gone to Man City. He's absolutely amazing. Now we'll go up top. And we have the Silver Wellington Nem. Now, I haven't actually used Wellington Nem yet in FIFA, so I'll be interested to see how he goes. In the middle centre mid, we have Jorginho, definitely a decent player. On the right mid, we have a player by the name of Alan. There was also Danilo Diaz, but I decided to go with Alan. He had a little bit better stats in some areas. Now, Zuniga on the left mid sort of completes the Napoli trio there. In goal, we've got Helton. Now, I've actually not used him, I don't think, too much in FIFA 14 either. Now we've got Maicon as the first centre back, and the second centre back is Garay. So we've got the Portuguese league sort of defence and the right mid as well. And obviously we've got the Shakhtar Donetsk striker and centre attacking mid, and then Jorginho connects them all up, being Brazilian, and the Napoli too as well. So it's a nice little hybrid. Obviously a nice sort of little bit of symmetry with the cards and stuff like that. Always good. So what we'll do is we'll get into the games. We'll play 5 games. We'll see how we go, and we'll talk to you at the end. Alrighty, so here we go having a chat about the team. Now we'll start off in goal. Now Helton as a boss of a keeper. Now obviously he's got the decent enough handling, reflexes, all that sort of stuff that you need, but he has good speed, and that's sort of what I watch out for in a keeper. If you can move across your box and all that sort of stuff quickly, and obviously it helps you with those diving and stuff like that. Now we'll talk about the wingbacks first up, apart from obviously Helton. Pereira, I didn't really notice too much. I didn't really get attacked a lot. I won all 5 games fairly comfortably. But not, I don't know, I didn't really get attacked too much, as I said. I had a lot of rage quits. 4 out of 5 of these games I actually got rage quitted against, so that was interesting. The first 4 were all rage quits, and the guy at the end, the last game, stuck around, and he actually copped an 8-0, so I played fairly well in these games, and the team actually was fairly solid. So Pereira at the back, he got a couple of assists. He just, did the damage there that he needed to. I was fairly strong at the back as well. Mangala is normally a centre back, so he's obviously got strength, defending, and all that sort of stuff as well. His headings are amazing. He's very strong. Not the quickest for a wing back, but it didn't really matter too much. Now Garay and Maicon, Very solid at the back, not the quickest, so I was sort of a bit iffy about them, but they were big, strong, won all the headers, all that sort of stuff. Garay, as you saw just a little bit before, got a couple of goals as well from headers on corners and stuff like that, so very solid going forward as well. Now, we'll go up the park a little bit, so we'll talk about the two wingers. So, first of all, Allen's got the 4-star skills, fairly solid, pretty strong on the ball, really. Not too bad to use, got a couple of goals as well. Now, Zuniga on the left-hand side, just pretty good for crosses, I would say. His shot's not amazing, really not that great at all, but he's fairly strong, can get a good cross in, and fairly good defensively as well. Now, Jorginho, you're just seeing his goals now. He actually got up for a couple of headers, as you can see here. I don't know what possessed him to do all this, but he made some bursting runs into the box, considering he's the most holding of midfielders. I'm not sure, maybe he had a high attacking work rate or something like that, but, you know, fairly solid as well. Definitely worth trying out if you want a silver, like a Brasilva person in a Serie A, or a silver Serie A player, or, you know, whatever you want to do. Definitely silver. Definitely solid. Maybe as a centre attacking mid, not a centre mid, but whatevs. Now we'll go up forward a little bit more, and we've got Alex Teixeira. I think that's how you say it. I'm not 100% sure. Now this guy was kind of invisible for me. Obviously he was there for like 1-2s and stuff like that. Normally I do 1-2 over the tops and stuff like that. But he just, I don't know, didn't do a lot, didn't really show up. I had a couple of shots with him and his shot was okay. He got a bit of power behind it once you know how to use it, but not the greatest of players. I mean, he could be a decent enough player. I don't know, he got outshone, and pretty much by this guy, which is Mertens. Now, Mertens is amazing. You're seeing all of his goals now. Crazy stuff. His dribbling is really good. His shot's really good. This goal, as you're watching right here, obviously I just tackled the keeper and I decided, well, that's a little bit too easy, so we'll see if we can get a little bit of a mini skill goal, just a little Ronaldo chop inside and make it a little bit better. Obviously I don't want to take a nice fucking easy goal like that. So yeah, Mertens is very solid. Definitely worth the money you pay for him. I think, like, obviously I didn't pay a great deal for him. You could probably get him for between 30 and 40k or something like that, and he's definitely worth it. Crazy shooting stats, crazy dribbling, crazy balls, passing, stuff like that, and fairly strong on the ball for a little fella as well. So the next guy we have, and you're seeing his goals now, is Wellington Nem. Now, I was tossing up between him and Bernard. Obviously Bernard's got the 5-star skills, but Nem, his pace, ridiculous. Now his shooting's half decent as well. He's fairly strong when he bursts through just like this. His shooting's, as I said, he's fairly strong. His shooting's fairly good. His finishing's okay. I probably would have preferred Bernard for a little bit better finishing and the 5-star skills as well. But Wellington Nem is probably a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, and just did the job. So I can't really fault him. So this is the last goal coming up now. I've got another DMA. I'm already sort of halfway through playing. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. It's good to get videos back up on the channel. Now, I've been VO, and peace.